Hey, what up, gamers? I'm right here with the Creative Assembly team, and I'm with the Creative Assembly developer for the brand new Total War Warhammer, Andy. Andy! Andy! Why you gotta make me this excited, Andy? Like, okay, before we get started, how's your E3? How's everything?
E3's been going great. I've been seeing a lot of similar reactions to you guys. There's a lot of Warhammer fans out there, and they're seeing what we're showing today, and they're coming away, just like I did when I first saw it, slightly emotional.
Yeah. I just want to make it clear for you guys. I'm a huge Total War fan. I'm a huge Warhammer fan, and I want to be as specific as possible. But we're gonna generalize this. We're gonna talk about everything about this brand new game, because this is Total War in a whole new experience. So for those people who haven't experienced Total War Warhammer, what is Total War Warhammer?
Total War Warhammer is basically it's the Warhammer game Warhammer fans have always wanted.
Yes.
It's a chance for Total War to for the guys developing this, the animators, the artists, to really take those shackles off and bring to life some of these, these tabletop miniatures that have been around for 30 years. The Warhammer brand's been around for 30 years. Total War's been around for 15 years. So it's about time these guys got together as one of those guys.
Yes, oh my God. So, I mean, unfortunately, gamers, we can't show any footage at the moment, but there are stills you guys who are going to get to see. The only thing is, man, I got to see it. I saw it play. Amazing job on the way the game looks and feels. This is exactly what Warhammer is all about, but there's so many questions I have.
Go for it.
And for the Total War Warhammer. But I guess, first of all, Warhammer has a lot of lore, has a lot of story.
Yes.
And Total War is going to, of course, incorporate that story into Warhammer. How are you guys going to do this? Are we going to see like an adventure quest kind of thing? Or is there like a story level? What are we talking about here?
Okay, so it's still fundamentally a Total War game.
Yeah.
It's a sandbox adventure. But what that means is you can create your own stories. For me, I'm an Empire fan.
Right.
What's always grinding my gears is Marienburg. I don't know how much into the lore you guys are, but is Marienburg. They ceded from the Empire. They got bought out by a corrupt emperor. Right. But now, you're going to be playing Karl Franz. And if you want to take back Marienburg, as I do, that's the first thing I'm going to do. And so you're creating your own story in that way, because it's a sandbox. But also, as you say, there's plenty of lore there. There's loads of army books. There's loads of Black Library novels, all of these cracking stories, and we want to get that in. So the way we're doing that is through battle quests. Yes, well, quest battles even. Yeah. So you go on a quest chain. Again, sandbox nature, you don't have to, but if you do, you'll go and we'll drip feed that fiction to you, and that'll accumulate in a quest battle at the end, like at Blackfire Pass with Karl Franz there. And if you succeed in that battle, then you'll unlock a magic item, a key magic items that's typical to him. So, for instance, in this one at the end, you'll unlock Galmaraz, the Warhammer, what the game's named after. Right.
So, I mean, right now you guys announced 4 factions. You guys had the Empire of Man, the green screen, the green skins, the dwarves, and the vampire. Yeah, those. I was expecting more of the, this is just personally because I'm a Warhammer person, I was expecting Empire Man plus elves versus just the Chaos troops, and that was what I was expecting. Can you tell me more about the factions?
Okay, well, we're calling them races this time, because factions and races. Yeah, factions don't even really do it justice, because each race is going to be a completely different play experience. It's like 4 Total War games in one, and that's just the first release. So the Empire, they're humans, so they're probably more a traditional way of playing Total Warhammer. Total War, even though that's, ranking it up to 11. Orcs and Goblins are going to play totally different. You can't imagine the Orcs taxing their citizens, can you? Right. So obviously, they're going to play in a way, it's a much more brutal style. They have the War. So you've got to generate a war. You've got to get your Orcs going into a momentum. And if you don't, they're going to start animosity. The tribes are going to start fighting each other, and that's going to dissolve. Yeah. So it's a totally different strategy. You've got to keep momentum going. You've got to keep invading. The dwarfs will also play totally differently, and the vampire counts too.
Right. So, in terms of the overall experience of Total War, I know this is basically a Total War game. There's a lot of stuff I want to ask, but Has there like what enhancements did you guys add in terms of the battle system in the maps? Because this is different now. Because in the original Total War game, there's a family. So you could family family trees and whatnot. And of course, the battles are different because it's just soldiers. Now we see some form of priests, mages, hero units, and of course there might be a different feature for the family system and whatnot. Can you tell me more about that?
Okay, well, on the battlefield, obviously you've got flying creatures, you've got giant creatures, you've got magic. So all these are brand new elements into the real-time battle strategy version of the battle. You've got to make sure you balance your magic. You can't just come on and spam giant spell after giant spell. The winds of magic, great piece of Warhammer IP. They play a part, so the winds might not blow as strong, in which case you might need to use some more subtle spells, some buffs and debuffs on your units. But when you get a big blast of the winds of magic, and it's the right moment in the game, wham, foot of Gork, as you saw.
Yeah, I was amazed. But in any case, like, I guess that's all the time we have. I really want to ask for more, but you know what, guys? For more stuff like this, you gotta head over to one place only: GamersPack.com for an in-depth review. Follow us on our social network on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Twitch for this. And make sure you guys follow us for more Total War stuff. Andy, congratulations! Tell the team. Great job on this, and I hope your endeavors with Warhammer is just, like it goes smooth right now. I know the team is like
blood for the blood god.
Yeah, blood for the blood god. Wait, but you're Empire of Men. For Sigmar.
For Sigmar.
Right, there you go. For Sigmar.